Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm just gonna dive into CRO once again. Before that, join me into the Discord as well, and let's analyze CRO. So previously you're moving up, down, just like a train. So it has been in an uptrend. One thing is very clear. Okay, you are still in an uptrend. You actually haven't made very big retracements to the downside. So let's make a trend line right here. That actually seems like a credible trend line right over there. What I was expecting about CRO though is that it does come down to this trend line potentially on the weekly time frame. But now that Bitcoin is actually reversing to the upside, maybe it might consolidate like this in a range and then touch the trend line here and then move to the upside. Who knows? Something is very possible. Maybe by June potentially, but it's not important. It's not important. I'm just talking about the trend line. Just because I said it doesn't mean it cannot flip from here. Now on the weekly time frame though, we saw a little bit of a bullish candlestick forming up for CRO, and it has been pumping for the past 3 weeks. This was the first and the second one, and from here, after this downtrend, it seems like you're about to reverse to the upside. So let's dive into the daily, and maybe potentially you do have an inverse head and shoulder. That's what it seems to me like, and it's not an inverse head and shoulder. No, it's not. It's really not. But anyway, now let's take the fib retracements from the top here to the bottom right there and actually talk about where you're being resisted at this point of time. So you are being resisted at the 0.382. You went up and up and up, find support at the 0.236. Now what I want to tell you is that what I want to see for CRO is pushes through these lines and then passes the 0.618, hold the 0.618 like a boss, and then you're here continuing on to the 1.618, which is going to be the $1.9, guys. That's absolutely awesome and amazing, once again, for continuation to the upside. So to me, it's probably you're just looking to go to the 63 right there, at least in the short term here. And then if you pass that one and hold it like a boss, then you're looking to go up to the $1.9, and that's going to be an incredible price appreciation of 275% increase to the upside. Now as long as you might be even come up and consolidate in this point, I'm going to show you the consolidation point. You might just even consolidate like this. The trend line goes up, and then you find support at the trend line and then bounce and continue to the moon. That's just how simple it is right now. So it's positive, guys. It's just moving the way it's supposed to move, and you might be potentially putting an Elliott wave theory count from here, which is going to be the first wave, second wave, potentially the third wave, taking you to 76, the fourth wave down here, and then who knows, the fifth wave could go all the way to the upside, but the third wave is always bigger, so might take you to the 1.272, and then you come down right like that, and then the fifth wave takes you all the way up to that point right there. But nothing I say here is financial advice, just my own thinking about CRO. Yes, there is a positive progress about it, and it's looking good on the charts once again. Bitcoin is looking good on the charts once again, but there's a very mini uptrend as well. Here we are. This is another mini uptrend within an uptrend. Okay, so this is a line that you don't want to lose. So I'm going to tell you this very quickly, that now that you're making a trend line, this is a clear trend line on the daily, because what you're doing, if you zoom in, you have a touch right there, one touch here, another touch there. So you're going up. This is a thrust reaction, potentially put another thrust, or maybe you're putting in a channel, and we're going to actually connect this channel like this one. Okay, so you might be following the upper resistance and then the lower support as well. So just gonna drop this line like that, and that's a channel. So we are moving through a channel, potentially up, came down, and potentially this is your next target. Who knows? To the 0.63, come down once again here, and then move just in this channel, and that's just how it's gonna be respected as well. I don't know if in previous history it actually makes channel or not, but there is a trend line that it actually respects. So for example, back here in history, like this one, you're making a trend line like that one until you don't lose the trend line. So what you did here is you went up down and then continued like that, and then yes, maybe potentially you did have a channel right there, and this was some sort of a channel. Do you see that? So it does love to make channels and then continue its uprise to the upside as well. So let's see. This is the go to tradingreview.com, guys, not a financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy and sell. That's just your own call. It's totally up to you what you want to do and how you want to trade, but this is just the TA and my own idea. Don't follow it, please. Just listen to it. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.